Alrighty here. So just want to make a quick video lesson on breakouts. I got two examples here. First one, I got Cxdc, consumer discretionary, 34 million float, around 35, 50 million market cap. Solid play here last week. I was eyeing this. I just have my new one here. But this was out of my watch. Oh, right here actually. If this will load. $1 breakout, perfect. Um, Only reason I didn't really like it too much was kind of the way it was moving today, and that's a Chinese play. They have been running a bit more in this past year, but kind of been sticking away from for the past, staying away from it for the past year or so. Um, just probably since I've seen Biden go in, I've seen these start kind of hold their gains up a bit more, but for up until just recently, I've just seen these as absolute garbage plays. They almost never hold up. As you can see here with some of the history, just complete downtrend. Um, but yeah, so here we go. We got that dollar break. Didn't really play it. It's probably looking to gap up. We had a nice little perk after hours, so 115. Um, and this one, the difference I'm going to make between the two is that this breakout is over a green candle, and the other breakout I'm going to show is over a red candle. So far, this is the one that's working out. We'll see how it gaps up tomorrow. I'll make another video lesson, but it did confirm its breakout into the close. It's just kind of chopping right around there. So I'm expecting a move on this one. And the other play is Worx, and this is the one that I traded and just got max stop loss for little under 300. But here we go. I saw it as a high daybreak pattern combined with a breakout pattern here. We had some room to run too. Low float, low market cap, healthcare sector. Everything was looking beautiful for this besides it going over a red candle. And really the difference between the two is just who's got the momentum. So in this case here, with this one, Cxdc, it holds most of its gains. Sure, we have some bag holders here, and it does fade, and it did take a few days for it to come back. But the fact that it finished green is a sign of strength, and it did finish near the highs. So when it comes back to this dollar break, there might not be as many people dumping their position compared to people might be adding to it, since the momentum is already on that side. This breakout is just confirming the continuation, really, maybe if that's a better way to say it. Where compared to something like Worx, is you have this whole run up, and this red candle is just showing a lot of resistance, a lot of short sellers and bag holders here. And not saying that the other one didn't have anyone bag holding, it's just the psychology with it compared how to it was holding up, um, and how kind of quick it's kind of taken to get back here. Really, so far, has affected how these plays worked out. This one just got crapped on. I didn't see any news, but this is definitely going to have something of a financing or offering tomorrow morning, guaranteed. I didn't see anything in the news. So I was caught by surprise, but hey, they don't all work out. I did go into it knowing that it really might fail around 5 because of the red candle. I know that short sellers are probably gonna hammer this one hard. They already have the power here, so it breaking out by a little bit is not squeezing as many people out compared to something where Cxdc, which hasn't totally squeezed yet, let's be honest. I'm not going to get too excited about this play. Could easily fail tomorrow. But I just want to walk through the psychology of these plays where the short sellers here are going to be a little more antsy compared to the resistance and short sellers here because of the momentum. Really, it just goes back to the momentum. Right here, you got a huge momentum shift. You got this huge spike, and then it just dies, and all these people here are bag holding all this time. So once it gets back here over about a month now, people are trying to get out. That's why it was probably so choppy today. And this is obviously all in hindsight. Could have easily read into that this morning or throughout the day, late day when I played it. But we got a lot of choppiness. It was a real grind just to get back to the 480s here. And it couldn't even break past 5. It tapped it a couple times. A lot of resistance came in on the seller's side and really weighed it down. So that's kind of the difference between the two. So definitely recommend trading breakouts over green candles. Not that it doesn't work over red candles. It certainly can. And I've seen it work many times. And that's why I traded Worx as well, is because I have seen them work out. And I thought combining it with a high daybreak pattern, I would get some more momentum. But shorts and bag holders really took this one over for now. And hey, maybe this holds up, and then the momentum kind of shifts and bulls take over. Not looking like that right now at all, considering that 1 minute chart. So I guess this is a trade recap as well. I got in at 482 as it was about to approach the 488 breakout. 480 was that breakout level on that red candle from was that last month? Yeah. So just didn't work out. Got stopped out in the 420s. No, I lied. 440s. I remember I only took 40-cent loss on it. I had 700 shares. So it is what it is. I didn't really feel bad about it. It was something I was willing to risk. It just didn't really work out in my favor. We see this chart is not really the best. It does have times of spiking, but really it's just probably a better short seller chart. Each spike just gets crapped on. So till momentum really changes, each spike is probably a great short. So before I start rambling on between the two over and over again about just the momentum, let's just end this here. So that's the lesson between kind of breakouts over red candles and green candles. That might change, but to my knowledge at the moment, that's how I'm viewing these. No one's told me why. Like, this is really something I've come up with. I haven't had a big time consistent trader making millions of dollars tell me explain how the psychology with it. This is just what I'm kind of seeing, thinking about it myself. So yeah, momentum. Breaking over that green candle is just a continuation of that strength. So that's the difference. We'll see if this one gaps up tomorrow or does anything. But right out of my watch list, pretty good. Both of them, really. So just one didn't work out. So we'll see what happens. And that's it for Monday. Yeah, that's kind of today. So first day of the trading week. So got plenty of time. Just gonna take it day by day. Only got this one loss under our belt here, and it is what it is. I'm just gonna study up and get ready for tomorrow.